Hey guys, I'm Rebecca Shores, and today I'm bringing you swatches of the new Makeup Geek Duochrome Eyeshadow collection. I do have the full collection of the eyeshadow pans here, and just so we're all clear, these were press samples sent to me, but I am not sponsored for this video. So let's get started with the shadows. This first shadow is Voltage. Voltage is great as like a highlight. It looks great as an all over lid, but I've been wearing it as like a highlight on my cheekbones and my cupid's bow too. And Voltage has a white base with a yellow and champagne colored reflex. It has a soft texture and a very high reflect, as well as duochrome, as you can see in the swatch. I'm also going to be calling the texture of this shadow the typical texture, as it is similar to the Makeup Geek foiled shadow textures, as well as the majority in this collection. So the next color up is Makeup Geek's Rockstar. Rockstar has a mid-tone silver base, and it has lilac and pink reflex. Rockstar has a very soft texture, and it's more of a satin finish, so as you can see, you get that duochrome, but it's not quite as reflective as Voltage, which you can see is really a high shine. So this is Makeup Geek's I'm Peachless, and I'm Peachless has a translucent buff base with a peach coral reflect. I think this is really pretty, and this is good if you want something that's kind of fun but you aren't too crazy. This has a harder texture than Voltage, and it has quite a high reflect, as you'll be able to see. But again, as you can see on the swatch, it's pretty tame. It's nothing too crazy. You could probably even use this as a highlight color if you're feeling a little bit crazy. So this is one of my favorite colors in the collection. This is Mai Tai, and Mai Tai has a peachy coral base with orchid reflex. So as you can see, it's kind of that fuchsia-y pink. I think this is a really cool color, and definitely one of my favorites. It has a very soft texture, as you can kind of see in the swatch, and it has the shine in the duochrome, but I'd say this is somewhere between like a high shine and a satin finish, because it's not quite as crazy as some of the others. So this is Makeup Geek's Blacklight. This is another really cool shadow. It has a purpley lavender base, and then it has a teal blue reflect, which I think is actually really a cool color combination. It's similar to like Urban Decay's Asphyxia, and you can see it has quite a high shine and quite a bit of reflect. Next up is Makeup Geek's Phantom. Phantom is a white based duochrome, and it has a violet and lavender reflex. The texture is the typical texture, and again, quite a high reflect here. It is one that doesn't have quite as much of a duochrome effect. As you can see, I have to move quite a bit before it kind of like disappears. It doesn't really shift as much. This is probably my favorite out of the collection. This is Makeup Geek's Havoc, and Havoc is actually really similar to MAC's Blue Brown or Insomnia by Makeup Geek. As you can see, it's got that gorgeous warm red-brown base, and it has a teal green reflect. This is the typical texture, and it also has a high shine finish. This is quite an impressive duochrome as well. As you can see, you definitely get the shifts. Next up is Makeup Geek's Karma. Karma is a golden yellow based duochrome, and it has yellow green reflex. This is a very soft texture, and it's high shine. As you can see with a soft texture, it's really easy to apply them. It's just a swipe of the finger. And again, quite a good amount of shift from the yellow to the green until you just see the base. This is Makeup Geek's Secret Garden. Secret Garden has a dark brown black base with a teal reflect. It has the typical texture, and I'd say it's kind of, again, between that satin but a little bit shinier. It also, because it has a little bit of the darker base, I'm going to do 2 swatches so you can see it better, but you will probably have to build this one up a little bit more. And although the reflex are teal because it's on that dark base, it looks almost emerald green like you saw in the pan in the swatch. This next one is called Typhoon. Typhoon is a dark tealy base, and then it has these olive green and kind of gold reflex. I really like this shadow. It's definitely one I'll be wearing. It has a very soft texture, and the reflect again isn't quite as high shine because it's on that dark base, and it doesn't do as much of a shift as some of the other shadows, but it's still really pretty. So this is Makeup Geek's Ritzy. Ritzy is another shadow that I really like because it has that warm red-brown base, and then it has a green and gold reflect. So this is a really unique shadow. It has the typical texture and a high reflect, as well as quite a bit of a duochrome. So you can see the softer textures usually have to kind of be messed with a little bit. But I really like the red base with that green to gold shift. I think it is very cool. This next one is Makeup Geek's Steampunk. Steampunk has a cool black base, and it has reddish coppery brown reflex. This is the typical texture, and it has a pretty high reflect. However, you can see it doesn't have quite as much of a duochrome effect. Like, it seems dark and then it seems brown, but it doesn't shift very much between the kind of reddish copper. One thing to be stated about these ones that have the darker bases is be careful when you're applying them, because you want to apply it just where you want the duochromes, because they're going to blend out into that darker base. So it's not going to look brown where you blend the edges, it's going to have more of the black base. Alright, and those are all the shadows I got. As you can see, here's another look at the swatches together. If you want to see some stills, you can check out my blog. I'm linking that in the right hand corner directly to my post on all the swatches. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more swatch videos, let me know that in the comments below. Also, will you be picking those up? What's your favorite color? Let me know in the comments below and let's chat over there. I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more videos, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. See you later.